Hi, my friends. I think I've talked to you in my previous lessons about conversational fillers, and I think this time I'm going to talk to you a few things about how to face for an IELTS exams, and especially for the speaking test part, because in that the examiners might probably ask you about a few questions based on general topics. So, if you are planning for a good band score, you of course need to know like how exactly to give particular answers for those type of questions they would ask based on general topics. So this time I selected, some model answers, the ways that you can answer some kind of questions, and I think it's rather good to talk to you about traveling first. So they might ask you sometimes, do you like to travel? This is from a general topic. Well, how would you answer for this question? Well, if the question is, do you like to travel? Of course, you can say like, well, wow, well, when it comes to traveling, I think that's really interesting and very exciting. And I definitely love traveling because I personally feel that it can refresh my, my monotonous life, and then I'll have a great change in traveling. So now you understand how to answer that question. Do you like to travel? All right. So the traveling, and then what you get out of traveling, and then which places have you visited? They'll ask you which places have you visited. So you can simply say like, I've been through lots of places, different places. Hopefully, like not even within Sri Lanka, sometimes out of Sri Lanka. But the most impressive place for me is, you can say like, Nuwara, which is rather picturesque, and I've enjoyed a lot in that place. So I think yes. So plenty of experience I've got by traveling to places like Nuwara, Kandy, and then some other dry areas like Anuradhapura. All right, and then I hope that the answer is all right for you. Uh, all right, and then what kind of places do you like to travel to? Well, when it comes to kind of places do you like to travel, you can try like that depends on your choice. If you wish to say something like I'd like to visit like the places in up country, or sometimes like to have some to visit places like Goal, or somewhere like nice beaches, and then that of course up to you. So you can try like that as well. And how often do you travel? Well, that's a nice question. You can say that's really an interesting question. And sometimes that of course depends on my schedule. Sometimes if I'm free, and then if I find that I can find some time within a couple of months' time, I would probably go for I'd probably travel, because it gives me kind of a pleasure. All right. I hope that guys that within these three questions that you probably might have had a simple idea about how to try these questions. All right. Okay. And see you back again in a lesson.